and then they just pulled out, and then
pulled out because we pulled out, but we pulled out with good intentions, good reasons. It was the best thing we ever did with that film.
Never in the history has it ever been said, "Oh, I pulled out with good intentions."
Let's go.
Sorry. Technology has definitely been the main halt.
Oh god, yeah, technology's just been awful. But hey,
yeah. What were you editing on? It was like this little baby laptop, wasn't it?
This thing where I have it all ready to go.
Oh, you've got it. Go on, pull it out. Let's have a look.
So this, oh shit, this is what I was editing on. 4K video that was shot on what was it? A Blackmagic
pocket cinema camera, but yeah, like we were shooting pretty high 4K high spec footage, yeah.
And this thing had to have some kind of HD software just to be able to manage 720. So everything I edited was being edited in like, I'm pretty sure it was in 440p. So I had to actually use
so
proxies.
Didn't you say it was like jumping and stuff? It was like
oh god, you could not watch a clean cut or anything. It was like if I made a change, I'd have to render out, which took about at least 10 minutes just for like, I don't know, a 30-second clip to then watch it back to see how it looked. It was a very tedious process. I think it took me about a month and a half just to edit one scene, and by the end of that edit, I'd showed it to you guys, and you guys would go, "Oh fucking hell, what is this?"
Yeah,
man. Yeah. You'd send us some like footage, and we'd be like, I mean, well,
we're gonna have to redo this, Matt.
yeah. Me and Dan were like,
terrible.
We'd message each other like just privately and be like, yeah,
shitting ourselves. How are we gonna finish this?
I didn't know how I was gonna finish it. I was stuck with it, and it came to what was it, like March last year, and it was like, this isn't done yet. Like, when is it gonna get done? And then my PC failed, I think, at that point. So that thing didn't
just had enough. It was out.
I was done.
It had enough of the film like we had.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was
any like changes, we'd like feed back to you, and then you'd be like, yeah, hang on, let me just take a week out, and then I'd just try to edit, and then, and then send it back. And we'd be like, yeah, but can you just change this thing? And then you were like, oh fuck.
It was. You
have to swear on this.
So yeah, I swear.
Hey, come on,
the
James
film's
says,
18.
Yeah, there's swearing in the film.
Oh my god, yeah.
I know, but you know, there's kids around. Liam needs, you know, parental guidance.
Yeah. But hey, I got a beard, you know. And like Matt, he's kind of growing a baby beard, like.
I'm getting there. And then Dan's just like,
hey, I got a wedding ring.
All right then, that's his beard.
Yeah, me too. I also
should have put on that
thing. That's gonna be there for the whole thing.
Wrong hand, but yeah.
It is not. It's the picture's reversed.
Oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it's fine.
I've
been stupid. I've been drinking.
Or gonna hide this shitty little rig I've got going on here. Do you want to see this?
Oh shit!
I've got I've got a little light bar, just some random LED lights just wrapped around. I think it's a selfie stick actually, and I attached it to my my suitcase. I just pulled the handle up and just rigged it up.
That's great. You got cool.
I don't know if you can see it. I'm not going to risk moving my. There it is. You can see the top of the handle.
Pretty much sums up the film.
Pulled out because we pulled out, but we pulled out with good intentions, good reasons. It was the best thing we ever did with that film.
Never in the history has it ever been said, "Oh, I pulled out with good intentions."
Let's go.
Sorry.
Anyway,
right.
This is what happens when you bring me into these things.
Title of my sex tape.
Yeah. But yes, so after Hood Up.
After Hood Up. Well, okay. Well, we covered all these. I think the first 6 months. The six months. PC. Hood Up.
Yeah.
Yada yada. It was stressful. Was not fun, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, then obviously since then, you've done a lot of the ADRing. I missed most of those sessions, sadly.
I kind of, when I took on the film, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I thought he was more experienced than I was. Like, so what did you use to film your? Sorry, what do you use then? The guy behind Creepy Stories. What do you use to record your sound? And he went, just use a little what was that little microphone we got?
Is he Russian now?
Yeah, just use little machine. It's fine. Push button.
So he was like, just use the I don't even know what the device is called. It's I have it somewhere.
Like a little handy recorder.
It's like a little handy recorder. It do nicely.
Yeah, it was like those things that radio presenters use to make vox pops.
Yeah, vox pops or just interviewing. But
yeah.
But
it's like a directional recorder, isn't it?
Yeah, he told me to use that. So all right, fine. And none of us kind of questioned it. And next thing we know, all the audio is shit. So we had to ADR the whole thing with everybody speaking voices.
I think that was the best decision anyway. I mean, how many professional films are ADR'd? Pretty much all of them, let's face it.
Yeah. Probably spent all day doing it.
ADR was always the best way to go. I remember we said it before, didn't we, Matt? That ADR, if only we could ADR this. Turns out we did.
Yeah.
And it's great. It sounds great.
It sounds so clean as well. Such a good little setup.
Although quite fun that Ian had already managed to somehow sound clear enough anyway.
Yeah,
I think it's because he just projects his voice.
Yeah, he just stayed still when he spoke, so you didn't hear any background noise. It was just
there was a control. Yeah, there's a control, but obviously, but then you need that. Everyone else had very animated characters. Like I'm sitting here in blue and moving like I'm doing some bloody dance. But his character was very still, so it did lend to being able to record him a lot clearer than everybody else.
Yeah, that's so true.
But yeah, no. So lighting-wise, was a disaster. I'm going to be honest. I think the toughest thing was that the first day was the worst because we hadn't done any planning really. I mean, you guys had met up, I think, before, hadn't you? For like a quick walkthrough, like a rehearsal thing. Just script read, I think, wasn't it?
It was script read. It wasn't really anything.
Oh yeah, we did meet up and have a script read with the cast, didn't we?
Yeah.
I hadn't been brought in at this point.
Actually, we all sat on the floor inside that little goat hut.
Yeah, at least it was on location. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Not that you knew it at the time, but you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so none of us knew each other. Well, I mean, a few of us knew each other, but like I'd never met kind of most of you really. I'd never met Dan.
No, I didn't know.
Met Liam.
In that respect.
Yeah, the only person I knew was James, I think.
That's how he used to want to introduce me to you.
Yeah.
When he went, oh, this guy, Matt, he does films and.
Yeah, well, I think James introduced us as well, didn't he?
Didn't he? Yeah, he did.
Probably. James knows a lot of people.
That was when I helped you with Hushabye Valley.
Yeah, that is. That film.
Never. Any of us we're good at what we do, but you need a team behind you.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't do it without other people to pick up the slack or the load.
Yeah. I think it's equally like as bad when you don't know everybody because you have to work out your flow, don't you? So what we should have done was have a whole kind of week or two or something just to rehearse, get to know each other, even just like hang out.
Yeah.
Anything just to kind of work out our flow because that first day was a disaster. We had no idea what.
Oh, it was mental.
Yeah. We had it was such a disaster.
Oh, all the setup time.
The setup time. We had no idea what to do with lighting. I had no idea what to do with lightning. Lighting. I had no idea what to do with lighting. Hang on. I had no idea what to do with lighting. That sounds fake.
Keep all of those, Liam. All of it. You know what? Yeah, that first day was a nightmare.
It was. I mean, even the lighting for the whole thing was terrible. I mean, I would have lit it so differently.
Now we mentioned that, let me just say the reason that it's taken so long at this point is the lighting.
Yeah, man.
It's so inconsistent. Trying to color each shot. Bear in mind, we shot all in log footage, and the whole thing is just so inconsistent. It's really difficult to edit all that.
Yeah.
Even now, I'm finding problems. Like, oh, for God's sake, I've spent like 100 hours in this bloody scene.
It happens, but it's worth it in the long run.
Oh, of course, yeah. But I've managed to train right off it. Like, I've actually learned so much from doing it, which is great.
I mean, because I remember originally called in to play the pig and record the sound and do a bit of sound work. But it was that first day that I then had to go and deal with all the actors because you guys were stuck setting up.
Yeah,
We
were so unorganized.
it was a mixture of not knowing what we were doing because it wasn't planned. And at the
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
time,
it was
I
so
think
rushed.
Well, I think at the same time that goat shed that we were in was dark. It was dismal. We had to sort all the floor out. Do you remember that sandpaper flooring that we
Oh my
had?
god.
Yeah.
That
And
Oh,
like
the
a-
blood we got on that floor.
Now
Not
you
real.
can't tell me
blood.
what was the clean hay and what wasn't the clean hay. So we were
No,
stuck
and then
with-
there's poor Maria in a dress who kept scraping her legs up across the bloody ground.
Yeah.
and that's another
Yeah.
reason why they were brilliant on set. They just kind of put up
Really
with it.
selling that we like safety, aren't we?
Yeah, we would. The next one would be safer.
Yeah, yeah. But to be fair, the first day it was teething. It was teething. We picked up pretty well. The next day was a pretty solid day. We did everything we needed to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. From
Sure.
after that first day, it was proper good.
Yeah,
No,
I
the
rest
remember
of it
we
looks
had
really
to
good.
refilm some certain sequences, like makeup sequences again, but that was because we didn't have the time.
We didn't have
Time
time to
yeah,
prepare for
seemed to
that.
be a biggest issue for us.
He did
Yeah.
amazing on the makeup on this.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
big
think.
shout out to T's makeup. Big,
Yeah,
big.
for sure.
Look her up online. Anyone listening that doesn't know already, T Booker it's great. She's good. She knows
Well,
what she's
T,
doing.
look up yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got a website. You can.
That sounds weird.
It just sounds weird. Oh, I crackled the mic.
Sorry, T, that wasn't me.
Am I too loud?
It was
here, by the
Liam
way?
this
I can
time.
tell
Surprisingly, it would have been. It should have been Dan. He's
Yeah, it
usually the
should have
one
been
to
me.
come out
I'm the filthy one.
Am I?
That was Liam
yeah,
this
am I
time.
too loud? Because I swear it just crackled.
No,
No,
you did.
Oh,
You're
Yeah,
it's
right.
just my freaking headset.
Just
headset.
you are your normal amount of irritating. Don't worry.
I didn't mean that. I meant the sound. It's crackling.
Oh, he already knows he's
Oh.
annoying.
Yeah, I already know that.
There's
You don't need to
there's
tell me
no
that.
crackling.
Amy tells me all the time.
Can you guys hear me? Okay. Like
Yeah.
you're coming through my
I can.
speakers. I can't hear you through.
No, sorry. We
There's the Australian. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
That was part 2 of 3 of the talk with Daniel Hargreaves and Matt Fisher and myself, Liam Stevens. At the moment, I am sitting at the edit table for the film. It's been a very busy week, so I'm just trying to get a lot done, and I'm pretty bloody tired. I hope you enjoy the next one I will put up tomorrow. So yeah, hope you enjoy.